And we are live. Okay. Good stuff. Right. Off we go. Gonna give this a shot. We're gonna try this out. We're gonna do something a little bit different today. We are going to try out. Uh, Now, let me get this right, because the map creator did say that it was called Ricciville. Ricciville, yeah, it's called Ricciville. Like in Ricky. So it's Ricciville. So we're going to, I don't know, I think we're going to give this a shot. Maybe do something a bit different. Approach the gameplay aspect of the game a bit differently than I have been doing previously. One of the issues, or one of the things I haven't done since Farming Simulator 19 came out, is animals. For whatever reason, I haven't really done animals at all. So we are going to do something a bit different, I think. Excuse me. We are going to approach Ricciville or Ricciville. No, it's Ricciville. This is your farmhouse here. So you can go inside. Not a bad looking farmhouse so far. I wonder what else is here. Is that it? Are there no doors upstairs? Excuse me. Okay. You can't open this door. That window is on. This thing is insane. Bit mad this yoke, but for the purposes of this particular game save, I am not going to need it. So we are going to we're going to get rid of some stuff, and we're going to look at what we have and what we don't have. How big is that? Right, so we're gonna do this methodically and carefully. I'm not sure if I'm going to need a treader. I'll keep it for a while. What is this, a cultivator? Right. So let's borrow some money because I am broke. So we're going to borrow as much as we can. I assume I can get 500,000 here out of here. More, okay. Let's just keep going until we get stopped. Okay, that's a million. Holy buckets! How much can I borrow? $1.3 million. How much can you borrow on this damn thing? 1.5 million. Okay, so 1,590,000 I can borrow. Okay, alrighty then. Uh, what's the capacity of that? What's that? What's this now? This is 21,000. Okay, okay, okay. Right. That's not bad, that one. That's 15 meters. So give me a second while I decide what the hell I'm going to do. Since we have so much money, we are going to juice things up here. Now, okay, here we go. I've got the ideal extension mod installed. This is a mod that I haven't used before. So, but this basically gives you a lot more options and items. So as you can see here, this is an ideal 7PL. Unfortunately, it's in no, go back. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I don't see a huge amount of difference there. Okay, we'll go with that. Michelin, Trelleborg, Michelin, and Trelleborg. Whoa! Holy buckets! What? What horsepower is that? 647 horsepower. Look at the price of this thing. Holy moly! I think that's more expensive than the. I think it's more expensive than the. 'I see no difference between those two. Okay, so the capacity. So you have two options. You have. Hold on. So you've got 12,500 and 17,100. Okay. It's 451 horsepower for this one. Interesting that you can't change the color of. You can't change the color of the. 451 horsepower, 538, 647. Let me think. Let me think. Whoa, so many headers. 12 meter. Okay. Right. So this is what we own. So we have the fast track. We have this. We have the ideal. Trailers. difference there. Loading wagons. 43,000. 56,000. Look at the price of it. Holy buckets. Whoa. That's a lot of money for that. 56,500. I think I've got a better system than that. There we go. How about that sucker right there? Diesel and def. We need weights. Looks like I did not enable the weight that I wanted. Hey John, how are you? How are things? Thank you for tuning in, appreciate it. We're just going through some mods here, trying to make some decisions. Oh. We are starting on a brand new map. And so we are just looking about for some, looking at some weights and stuff like that. How are things with you, John? We're going to do something brand new. We are going to do animals. Just something a bit different. Now, isn't this interesting? So what is this again? This is for animals, I believe. Let's take a look at this. Where's the feed chute? Add feed chute. Oh, there we go. USA Reg. Okay. Okay. We're gonna buy that one. 16,000. We're going to need something for milk. What is this? This is 32,000 of milk. And this is 28,000 of milk. This is 8,000 of milk. What am I going to do? Prices, prices. I mean, that's 25,000 and it's 8,000 liters. This is 32,000 liters. And that's 28,000. So, I think it makes sense to rent that. Let's, we're going to rent that as well. Now, if you have any advice, John, on stuff that I'm missing. Now, as I said, we're going to be doing exclusively animals on this map, okay? So we are going to, we're going to need all the equipment to feed the various animals. I'll show you what animals we have soon. So obviously I'm going to miss out on stuff here. You know, stuff I'm going to not be paying attention to. So if you have any advice, or if you notice that I've missed something, please do let me know. Uh, how much is that? 10,000? Right. So this is our fleet. This is what we own. I do have a massive. I took out as much money as I possibly could. I probably have too much money. So I started on new farmer mode. Okay. So this is where we're at. We own, and there's obviously no hours on these tractors either. So I've got the T6 125. I've got the Fast Track 8330. I bought this. This is a mod. Uh, and it does all various kind of additional fruit types and stuff like that, as well, as you can see at the bottom. You get this on new farmer mode. You get the you know, the cotton harvester. So I sold a lot of equipment and I bought some new stuff. So I've got a loading wagon, the header, two plows. The condor is perfectly fine. Uh, these two for mowing. This for doing TMR. You know, a total mix forage mixing wagon. Yeah, it does TMR. This is for water. I've got these two, as you can obviously. I've got my weights. I've got this milling machine. So I've got a large cow pasture, a large pig pasture, large sheep, large horse, large chicken. Then we've got the farmhouse, wind turbine, and a shed. So I'm wondering, what else am I missing? What else do I need? I have a cedar. Uh, so what does this hold? Okay. I think we'll hold on to that for a while. Tethers, yes, yes, yes. Absolutely, we need tethers. And we need a windrower. We need weeders. Crop protection, we absolutely need them. 36 meters. Uh, buy that just for now. Right, what else do we need? Let's go to the garage again, see what we have. So I wonder what happened there. Do, 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 do. Oh, okay. All right. Delivery space is blocked. Alrighty. Okay. All right. So, just for your information, John, this is Ricciville. This is a PC only map. It's a 4x map. Uh, I'll zoom out for you here, and you can take a look at it. So this is your starting farm right here. So you've got your farmhouse. Okay. It's an American map. Okay. So as you can see, my farm is located beside the river here. So I've got sheep here. What is this? Let's buy a few animals, I think. Uh, okay, we have some piggies now. Alrighty. So we have some pigs. So we'll get one of each of the piggies. I believe this is horses here, but we'll soon find out. Oh, it's cows. Okay. Uh, so we'll get so we got some cows, just to get the ball rolling, as it were. Okay, so this is cows, piggies. I sheepies. I believe they're sheepies. So how many sheep do I have? I have... How many sheep do I have? Sheep, pig, cow. Okay. As you can see here, there's a nice little area here to, you know, to mow the grass and stuff like that. To create, you know, grass, hay. We do own some animals as well, which is good. There is a dog house here. The water isn't too bad, as you can see. Brown chickens, black, and white. And do I have a rooster? I think we'll probably get a couple more roosters. Now, where is the horses? Hope I didn't sell the horses. It's there. It says the horses are there. So where are the horses? Okay. Let's take a look at our map. Let's see where the hell the horses are. So this is Ricciville. Yeah, this is Ricciville. So I can see the chickens, the sheep, the pigs, and the cows. So where are our horses? So this is the horse area. Okay. Now, where do I buy some horses? Okay, that's the water. It's not there. Open the gate. Close the gate. Don't want to let our animals escape. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, hold on a second. Let's just for the moment, because it's quite a distance away, as you can see, from our, you know, we own this area here, so it might not be wise to go too crazy too fast. What's over here? Ooh, look at the prices. Oh my days, the prices. Holy buckets. Yeah, this stuff ain't cheap. Holy mama. So we've only got 339,000 left now. We need to be a bit smart about what we're going to do here, because we've maxed out the loan completely. And just in case, you know, I need to, just in case I need to buy more equipment, I'm absolutely positive I've missed stuff. I do want to customize this. Let's see what options I have available to me. So we've got twin wheels. Okay. So we have maxed out our little. Let's get a washing station going as well. Alrighty. Old man, how are you, sir? How are things? As you can see, we're going to try out your map. Yeah, we're gonna give it a go here. Just trying out a few little things, seeing what's what. I've sold the vast majority of my equipment. I'm just trying to, just trying to decide on a few things. But this is what I think I'm going to do with this particular map is I'm going to focus solely on animals, because since I got Farming Simulator 19, I haven't done any animals on any of my maps. For whatever reason, I just haven't done them. So I have decided I'm going to turn this into an exclusive animal map. No silos. So I have what is this now? This is what's this? This is Alien Jim's. I don't know what they call it. Uh, no, that's not it. What am I looking for? Oh, he's seed and fertilizers thingies. Workshop, that's not it. Washing station. The seed hut and fertilizer hut. The seed hut. So I'm gonna do I'm going to do all of the animals. So sheep, pigs, cows, chickens, horses, you know, the whole shebang. No, that's not it. Let's see if we can get this straightened up. Wonder how far I can go back with this. Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay. Now I need to be a good distance away. No. Turn around. That's not it. Right. Okay. It's always dodgy trying to place buildings on any map. I always have a heck of a time. Uh, how does that look? Is that stupid or... I mean, I can get round the back with a tractor here still. I mean, it's not too bad. Uh, Old man, can I ask you a question? Um, are there lime stations on this map? Uh, I'm wondering, will I have to put in you know, a lime silo and stuff like that on this? Because I do have one. And I also want to get one of these letter boxes. I don't know if you've seen these. Uh, Heat storage, biogas plant. And I can put water, uh, so where would I put that now? So, I mean, I do have, you know, we do have this here. Def pump, def storage. So there's a lime station. So there is one, okay. But there isn't, in terms of where your primary farm is. Right. So what I want to kind of do is I want to, set up the farm in a way that I have all of the, the basics. Seed, fertilizer, lime, uh, you know, garage or to repair your vehicles, to wash your equipment and stuff like that. But it's always difficult to to find a good spot. That's not too bad. What do you think of that, Oldman? What's your opinion? Should I terraform this area to match it in, or should I just leave it the way it is? The ground texture here. I wonder if I should terraform that. You know what? It kind of makes sense because this is kind of a wooded area as well. What else do I have? So I've got some decorations. I can place hedges if I so choose. Not entirely sure where I would place the hedge, but it can be done. I've got some of the horse stuff installed. I can put walls. It's a wall pillar. Let's take a look actually and see what old timer Dave, how are you? How are things? Good to see you, my friend. So as I said, we are here on Ricciville. Old man, is that correct? It's Ricciville, not Ricciville, or it's Ricciville, right? So I'm wondering. I'm going to put a post box. Actually, you know what? These are pretty nice. Let's place a post box. So I think that matches up quite nicely. I think that matches up quite nicely. Now, where would I? What's the best place to put this? Uh, any any ideas or suggestions where I should put this? That's not it. Damn it! It moved. Let's just take a look at that. Where did that? Where did that end up? Is it down here? Um. Also, can I ask you? Are you planning to Are you planning to update the map for seasons? I think you mentioned that you were going to put that in for seasons, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe all men in a a potential update. Maybe put in like a letterbox or something. Along these, by default. I think that would be nice if we had a default letterbox and stuff like that. Just add something a little extra to the map. To kind of personalize it, stuff like that. Uh, let's uh, let's take a look at this one. Let's see what matches up better. So it's going to be a while, because basically, I'm setting this up from scratch, so it is going to be a while. I'm not going to be doing any, like farming and stuff like that. This is going to be purely just, setting things up. Now, which is better, that or that? Okay, all right. Yeah, so you're going to make a separate one for seasons. Do you guys have any preferences? Do you prefer that or do you prefer that? Which is more fitting? I don't think that one matches somehow. I think this one matches better. Okay. Now, ideally, you should have maybe, I don't know, one on each side, right? So you could have something like this section here. You could have it like that, but with the post box, in this area here, and then maybe have this then on top here. That type of way. So you could integrate it into, unless of course this is pre-built, then it would require you to completely remodel and make something for it. But yeah, it's just a little thing. Tiny, how are you things? How are you, sir? How are things? So we are on Ricciville. So this is a PC only map. It is a 4X map. The map creator, which is Oldman 102, I believe. Yeah, Oldman 102. He is in the chat room at the moment. So if you guys have any questions for him, I'm sure he'll be quite happy to, where possible, to answer your questions. But for right now, so I'll just give you guys a look at what we own. So I did buy a few fields. So I bought 5 and 16. Okay. And by default, you get 4. You get this grass area here and here. So this is where your farm area is. Okay. This strip here along the riverside. You do get this. This is all grass. You could convert that into a field or a crop, whatever, if you want. You get field 4. So you get field 3 and 4. I bought 5 and 16 just to kind of keep everything in the same kind of location. But in terms of buying other fields, well, it's not really an option. So I mean, look at that. That's 8 million for that section right there. Okay. This field here is 480,000, 918,000, 756, 2.47 million, 2 million, another 2 million. The largest field, I believe, is this, which is 3.75 million, which is absolutely, crazy. So down here, look at this section down here. This is 12.3 million. for all this area here. So this is a 4x map. There are a hell of a lot of fields on here, but they're quite expensive. You will have to do extensive farming, money making and stuff like that before you could even attempt to where is the shop? So this is my first time on the map, so it's going to take me a while to get used to things. Am I in the right direction here? So, and this is a custom map as well, so you have custom crops, okay? So look at this stuff here. This is lavender. Okay? So you have fruit types. So you have your standard fruits. Then at the very bottom here, you have a sorghum. Then you have a second panel of fruit types. So you have millet, rice. So millet. Give me a second here. Sorry, millet, rice, hemp, coffee, cranberry, hops, lavender, carrot, onion, poppy, mustard, peanut, tobacco, rye, and clover. So yeah, there is just there is a huge amount of crop types that you can do on this map. So what we're doing at the moment is we're going to the shop because it's chock full of equipment right now, and I have to move stuff to buy stuff. I wonder, did I? Give me a second. Oh, this is a new mod that came out today. If you guys are interested, this is a Volvo pack that came out. So yeah, this is that's a Volvo. Uh, so you have a huge amount of stuff here. From 2018 and 2019. I have no idea what these trucks actually are. But yeah, they're big trucks. So it's going to be really interesting to to check out those crops. Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted to look at. Right. Now this is a mod. I don't know if you guys know. This is from Farming Simulator 17, obviously converted to 19. So the mod contest last year, someone created the Modern Classics pack, and there is you on the Giants website you can actually purchase for $4.99 the Modern Classics DLC, but it's only for PC and it's only it's not available through the mod hub. You can only buy it on the website. So basically, someone has converted this particular tractor from that pack to 17. Now, there's been a few versions of this out already, but today a new version came out. So I want to take a look at it and see what the modder has done, what improvements he's made, and stuff like that. So you have two tire options. You have Trelleborg and Nokian. I prefer the Trelleborg because of the threads. It's more tractor-like. So you have standard, wide tires, and road crop tires. So we're going to go with the wides. Then you have speed options, I believe. Although it doesn't seem to do anything. So your standard is 40 kilometers per hour. then you have 55, 65, and 75. So we are going to get one of those because I'm trying to build a little bit of a JCB farm here. No, I'm on the wrong direction. Where is... No, I'm going completely the wrong direction. So what I'll do is I'll zoom out fully for you guys. Okay, so that's full zoom out, so you can see, you know, the map. Whoa! Holy buckets! Did you see that? That was some texture loading that was going on there. Now I do have the vehicle, you know, the collision mod. I do have that installed, and whoa, there we go. That's some textures loading in there. So once you travel around the map, you know, it does, you know, there will be dips and stuff like that, as you know, little stutterings and stuff as the textures start to load in. Okay, so here it is. So as I said, this came out today. You know, it was an updated version. So this is a JCB Fast Track 150. So you have your beacons. There's actually 5 sets of lights in this, so we'll start it again, okay? So you have the fronts, then you have the rears, okay? So you have the top lights come on, okay? Another set of lights, and then there's one inside the cabin. You see that? So there's 5 sets of lights that are, you know, are used on this particular vehicle. So we just switch it off again. So this is 48 mph. That's pretty damn good. Now I don't know if the modder has changed this particular tractor, but you know, I've had it on other farms, and my only issue with it is that its horsepower, especially its torque, it can't go up like hills or, you know, any kind of steep climbs for crap. It is just woefully underpowered. It just cannot move. So you know, if you're putting something, we'll just say for this, for example, you know, it is just woefully underpowered. So we'll zoom out again. So we need to start bringing all my equipment down. Yeah, as I said, Tiny, this is a PC only map. It's a 4X map. It's version 1.2. It is huge. Now you see that there? See the way it's struggling to get up there? That's what I'm talking about. You see the way it struggled to get up the you know, that incline there? So that's one of the worst aspects of this particular tractor, is just it doesn't have the juice. But it's a nice tractor. Whoa. But I think it might be a little bit unstable at high speeds as well. Let's see, can we get this up to full speed here? So that's nice. I mean, you start with this field here. I mean, that's, oh, here, this is your barge. You see that? Old man, would there be any way to, do you see the way how fast it moves? Would there be any way to slow that down? Because, you know, in my opinion, that is just way too unrealistic. You know, how quickly it travels and stuff like that, especially when not in use. Would there be any way to slow that down, to make it, a little bit more realistic? Because it just moves crazy, crazy fast. Oh, okay. Tiny, I know there are lots of, cool stuff on PC, but trust me, uh, speak from experience, PC is a bottomless pit of money. Um, I have sunk probably 3,000 euros into this PC so far, and while all these maps are great to use and all these fancy mods and stuff like that, it probably isn't worth £3,000. For what you're getting. Uh, oh, I see. Okay. And is there no way, Allman, to have two separate speeds on it? One for when you're using the barge, and one for when you're when it's not in use and stuff like that, or is that too complicated, too much of a scripting thing? See the way this tractor, see that, like, I mean, look at that, bloody hell. I mean, this thing is unstable. The slightest thing, and she'll go all over the place. So you can't have two separate speeds. That's fine. I mean, it's a minor. Look, see the way it's struggling to get up here? Bloody hell. Thank God it's cheap. Because I'm probably going to end up selling it again, but I just wanted to try it out. If this was 150,000 or something like that, there's no way I would have bought it. Yeah, she can get up to full speed, all right. Yeah. Yeah, she's going 48. See that? Whoa! See that type of thing? This thing, oh man, this bloody tractor. Very unstable. Probably good for just carting and stuff like that, odd jobs around the farm. But any like serious work, you could forget about it. This thing is just, it's okay, but it's not a real tractor. Speaking of real tractors, no. Now this is a real tractor. It was an excellent choice, old man, for the 8330. It just happens to be my absolute favorite tractor in game. Every single map that I start on and play, I always, the first thing I buy is the 8330, and if I have the money, I'll buy. As you can see over there, I have the ideal. Now, this is another mod. Uh, it's not on the mod hub. It's from one of the dodgy websites. This is a milk container. It holds 28,000 liters. So you can see it here. I have a couple of them actually, but yeah, this is for milk. I do I'll give you kudos for the fact that there are entrances. So that's one entrance. That's two. Okay. So are there two entrances to the shop? Yeah. So that's perfect. The fact that you have, two entrances, absolutely ideal for, for getting in and out. I like all the brand signs you have on there for the shop. You've Cat Challenge, your case and stuff like that. Now, I do have an RTX 2080, a graphics card, but what I don't have is a good CPU. I'm using uh, I'm using a first gen Ryzen 1200 processor, and I do have it overclocked, but it's you know to buy it new it was like 60 €65 to buy it. So it's not fit for purpose really for these kind of big maps and these high texture mods and high poly count and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is I have pre-ordered, or I'm waiting for stock to come in. I'm getting a Ryzen 3700X, which is an A core CPU, or A core 16 threads. It's going to be about 350 euro, yeah, 350 360 euros, something like that to buy. Um, so next couple of weeks, hopefully, the Amazon will get in stock again of those processors, and I'll have a much better experience, and streaming experience as well once I get the new thingy. So let's just leave that there for now. Now, what else do we need? So you have a nice. This comes with the the base game and stuff like that. This is a water browser. Okay. Now, in terms of the garage and stuff like that, in terms of what I have, I sold off the vast majority of the equipment. So I kept the T6 and juiced it up to 175. I kept the 8830. I bought a harvester, the ideal. This is a custom mod as well. As you can see, it does do extra fruits here at the bottom. I kept the case cotton harvester. Vast majority of the the standard new farmer equipment I sold. So I got a larger trailer. This is another custom mod type thing. I got two plows. I kept this because it's the Condor is a fantastic piece of kit. So I bought this, for seeding or fertilizing. This for liming, for weeding, for mowing. This is the 10 meter Nova Cat rear mower. That is actually part of the Mod Hub contest for this year. It works very, very well. So both of these. You know what? I should sell that because I need a modded version of it. So I've got the largest tether, the largest windrower. This is a forage or TMR mixing wagon. So on my way, it's got a couple of other ones. Got the milling machine. Kept all of the pastures. So large cow pasture, large pig, large sheep, large horse, large chicken. Kept the easy shed. kept a turbine. I don't know what the turbine does exactly. Old man, does the turbine? Do you have to do anything with that turbine, or does it give you an income every hour? Or does it have to be in? Do you have to buy? I did see in my first look map tour there was a wind farm, and there was one of the turbines that were not moving. So I'm just wondering, do you have to buy the the wind farm area and the? Oh, it does it. Okay, you just get the money. All right, that's fine. I was just wondering whether you had to buy that wind farm or something like that to earn the money. So the usual stuff, a lime station, to wash your vehicles. I've got the fertilizer, the alien gym. So the fertilizer and the seed huts, and then the farmhouse. So one thing I like about this particular map is you have a very narrow strip, and everything is just here. You don't have to do anything. If you want to do animals, and you're not really, for example, one of the reasons I didn't do animals previously is, uh, well, you know, putting down pens and stuff like that. In FS17, everything was done for you. You know, all your animal pens and pastures and stuff they were all just there. You know. No, I know people requested, that they wanted to, do it manually, but I'm a bit lazy that way. So I love the fact that this particular map has everything. Everything is just there for you ready. Now, where is the water? Okay. Right. So I suppose we'll get the animals a bit of juice just to keep them alive. Of course, if this was seasons, they would certainly die, but luckily we are not running seasons. There we go. Let's get these boys some juice just to keep them going. So as you can see, you have sheep, you have your piggies, and you have your cows. So everything is in, a very narrow strip. Everything is right beside each other, which I think is great. It just, for efficiency's sake, it makes it very easy to manage your animals because they're all in, like, the same area. I'm going to have to get more juice for these guys. So as I said, I will be, this is going to be a pure animal map. We're going to do animals. We're going to feed them hay, straw, grass. We're going to use the fields that we own to provide all the various crop types for them. I also like the fact as well as you can't, if you do go into the little pond here, your tractors won't sink. You won't have to reset them because it's too shallow. So you don't have to worry about making a mistake and throwing your tractor into this little water area here. So yes, even this area here, there's a decent amount of grass here. You know, if you wanted to, you could probably. It's big enough. If you wanted to bring the horses down to this area, you could. But I'm going to leave them where they are for the moment, or where the modder wanted them to be. So I'm going to leave this here because yeah. So realistically, what I should do is I should have a water Bowser for each of the pens. So, you know, I should have one for the cows, one for the, you know, the sheep and stuff like that, one for the horses. I'll probably do that eventually. Okay. Now I have 221,000 left. I borrowed, well, I pretty much borrowed everything I could borrow. I borrowed 1.6 million. Uh, yeah, that's something I noticed. Is there something going on with the windshields on these cars? You see that? Is that deliberate, old man? Um, you know why do the vehicles look like this? I don't remember the other you know the in-game maps and stuff like that having these kind of you know what I mean. Is it a performance issue or something that the windows look like this? You can see the balloon off in the distance here. So I own this field here. Okay, field 3. I mean, that's pretty large in of itself. I mean, look at the length of this thing. Holy crap! What's in it? Let's see what we own actually. Uh, so field 3. What's in field 3? So it needs to be plowed. So that is that's oats. Very good. That's oats. Now what's this? What's this purple? Dark purple is cranberry. All right, okay. So do you think will it need a new game save? Do you know? Can the cars and stuff like that be updated without a new game save? So this is what it's either lavender or cranberry. No, this would be cran. No, this is lavender. Yeah, this is lavender. And 16 is what is 16? Hemp, I think it is. I think it's hemp. Yeah, it's hemp. Good, excellent, perfect. I think that's what anybody playing this map would want to hear. Awesome stuff. Oh, there you go, texture loading. As I said, you know, my CPU isn't really up to the task. Oh my days, isn't up to the task. You know, it's a what is it? 3.1 gigahertz base for 3.4 boost. I have it overclocked to 3.5. It's only 4 cores, 4 threads. You know, it's not really, it's not really cut out for something like this. So the sooner I get a new CPU, the better. John Deere like that. Oh, where? Hold on. No, I don't want to get stuck. I suppose, old man, with so many people playing your map, that people are really going to be able to spot any issues and bugs and stuff like that. Beta testing, as it were. The more people that play your map, the more potential issues can be identified and stuff like that. So this is another mod. It's not on the mod hub, but it is in testing. So this is 4D modding. 4D modding has a Facebook page. And a couple of days ago, he put up updates for about 7 or 8 of his mods. So I do have the latest version of all his mods installed, but all of his mods are currently in testing with Giants for release. So some of them will be on PC. For example, because this is a brand name, because this is Keenan, most likely it will only be available on PC, unless they make a version, a lizard version or something like that. So this is it's a forge mixing wagon. It's TMR, good capacity, and it's fairly cheap compared to the other TMR mixers that come in the base game. So yeah, either PC guys will definitely be seeing this soon. But yeah, if you want to check it out before that, his Facebook page is 4D modding. For example, on Virtual Farmers live streams, he goes under the name MJ Modding. But yeah, he's got he made several mods for FS17. He does really high quality work. He doesn't put out a mod, quickly. He tests it to hell. If there are issues, he'll wait until he's satisfied that it's of sufficient quality before putting it out and stuff like that. So for the modding, his stuff is high quality, I think. So Allman, was I correct in that these silos here, your silos hold 55 million? Is that correct? 55 million? I mean, that is just that gets a holy buckets right there. 55 million. One size. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see. Right. So this is 5 million, and then you have other ones. Now, can I ask you, what do they hold? Is it just standard in-game crops that they hold, or like would I need to get? So you have your standard in-game crops, right? But then you have your alien gym ones, which holds pretty much everything. So can you tell me what the silos actually hold? Do they hold everything like TMR, silage, grass, hay, straw? Excellent, and sand as well. So it holds everything. Very good. Very good. I like it. That's what I like to hear. Let's let's put my harvester to work. Right, so this is another mod. It's called the Ideal Extension mod, right? So it kind of it takes the in-game, you know, the ideal, and it extends its kind of, you know, its capabilities and stuff like that. So you have, you know, you have several different kind of configurations and stuff like that that you can actually use. All right. Right. So here it is. So it's essentially, I mean, what I find interesting is that the modder hasn't allowed any color selection. You know, main body color selection, but you can alter the you can alter the rim color, and for example, you can alter the you know, the inside of it, you know, the seats and stuff like that. But there are a number of different options. Uh, for example, 7PL, 7T, 8PL, 8T, 90, which would be the, you know, the base game. You can select the capacity and stuff like that. This is 12,500 and 17,100. So, you know, it's just extended options, really. You know, it increases the amount of options um, that you can, you know, that you have access to with the Ideal Harvester. And it's pricey as well. It's actually more expensive than the in-game version. For example, like the top of the line version. So if you wanted to go like balls to the wall, uh, that's 509,000. And then once you start adding in, you know, all the various options and stuff like that, you know, you're talking, it's going to increase the cost even more. This is another mod that I you know, it's not on the mod hub from one of the dodgy websites. Uh, I'll show you what it is. It's, where is it? Yeah, it's this. So this is the in-game, you know, the 13.7 meter case header, right? You know, and you know, you don't need a header trailer and stuff like that. So this is the in-game version, right? 89,000. So this is a modded version, and as you can see, it's only, well, it's half the price. So the reason I like this one is because you can change the colors. So, you know, I can change it to all black to match the, you know, the harvester. The only issue, I guess, is the fact that you can see the case branding on it. It would be nice if you could change. It would be nice if you could change the logos, you know, to different things. You know, case, Massey Ferguson, Fence. You know, other than that, you know, it's a really nice mod. I mean, you know, it's identical to the in-game version. You just basically have color options. So I went with this particular harvester. As I said, this is the bottom of the range one. But you don't really need it because this map is, you know, certainly in this area of the map where we are at now, you know, it's fairly flat. You know, you're not going to need a really high horsepower harvester to, you know, get up hills and stuff like that, or, you know, the horsepower is more than sufficient for the, you know, for the crops and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to field 3 because it is ready to be harvested. There's oat in that field, okay, and because it's oats, obviously you can enable a straw swath here, and you know, you can get straw for your animals. Now, considering the size of this bloody field, I would imagine there's probably more than 1,000,000 liters of straw on this thing. Maybe even 2 million. You never know. Right. So as you can see, you know, it just color matches, you know, the ideal. Otherwise, you'd be left with either yellow or red, So that's why I kind of downloaded this one. I think it's pretty cool. 600,000, wow. Holy buckets. Enable straw swath. No, I don't know what the let me check this out here now. Let's go out a little bit here. What is the field status? Okay. Oats ready to harvest. Oh, here. Okay. Right. So it's not fertilized. It's not been weeded. It needed to be plowed and it needed to be limed. So basically, the yield is it's going to be pretty sucky. But it is what it is. I'll get this sorted out and I'll get it up to 100%. For right now, we're going to let this guy do his thing. So what we're going to do is, I think we're going to need another front weight for this guy here. Let me see. What do we have? What options do we have? 750s and 1800. I don't really need that. Okay, let's grab this here. Where is it? Give me a second. Get my bearings. Is it around the back? Oh, can you get out of here? Oh, nice. Oh, I thought you couldn't go back here. Hold on. What's over here? What is going on here? What's start filling? What does that mean? Old man, are these is this a fuel filling station here? Can you refill here or something? And can you repair as well? Cause I'm getting a refill trigger here. Is that for fuel? Refueling and stuff like that? I didn't think you could go into this area. I thought it was all blocked off. Fuel. Oh, I see. I'm an idiot. I see. I thought there were the barrels there. No, it's here. All right. Yeah, actually, you know what? That's very clever. Because at the shop area, you don't normally get you don't normally get a fuel a fuel filling point at the shop. So yeah, another bonus point for this map. Okay. Right, here we go. Who else is in here? Oh, Killer Weasel. Hi, Killer Weasel. Sorry, sorry I didn't see you earlier. How are you, my friend? Thank you for tuning in. Right. So as I said, I was doing Pacific Northwest, but this map has been on my mind for the last few days, kind of humming and hawing. Should I do it? Should I not do it? And then, as I said, I was thinking about the whole animal aspect the fact that I haven't done animals at all since Farming Simulator 19 was released. So I think this is a really, really good opportunity to finally, start doing animals and really, getting into the whole nitty gritty of animal maintenance. I, considering you own this field here, you could cut down these trees here, okay, right, and you could plow out all this area. So if you wanted to, you could expand the field area here. So that is certainly an option, and you could expand it this direction as well. So there are plenty of there are plenty of options to for field expansion. How's this guy doing? The yield is low. Right. What is he? Yeah, he's only got 6,000. We're going to be looking at a very low yielding crop there. So for some reason I couldn't find the Weber. I don't think I have it installed or enabled, one or the other, or I just couldn't locate it on my mod list. But so I've got these two guys. Got two of these. So these are the straight plows, 5.8 meters each. They're pretty awesome. I probably should put a headland on these. I mean, it looks like you've given it enough, a good enough amount of room at the headlands, so you don't have to do this. But just for safety's sake, I should probably put a headland, just to ensure that the workers don't get confused and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, when you start out, most of the AI fields when you start out are basically, yielding 50% of what they should be. But, that's just the way it is. They want you to, get involved. They want you to, to plow, to lime, to fertilize. They want you to go through the whole process to get it up to 100%. So, I get that, like. But yeah, so we've got oats now. So we'll have some oats for our horses. I don't have any horses yet. I decided to hold off on that for a while until I'm more properly prepared. So yeah, this should make it a little bit easy for the worker now that I have the headlands done. So you can see the sign here: Case Cat, John Deere, Massey Ferguson, New Holland, and Bobcat. Oh, I haven't seen a Bobcat sign before. That's pretty good. I don't know if you watch Virtual Farmer Oldman, but one of the things he mentioned about other mod maps was this, these kind of areas here. You would see some mod maps where the ground is raised up. So, this grass area here would not be level with the road. Um, and I'm just walking along here, and they are all level. So kudos to you again. You know, you've managed to, and you have kind of a texture pattern. So it looks like the road is broken up, kind of weathered, but you know it's flat. There's nothing, it's completely flat. You know, so it looks like there's a little bit of a drop off area. But no, it's completely flat. But it because it's the way it's textured. It looks like there's kind of a, I don't know what you call it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's uh that's another plus sign. So you said that there's 11 silos on the map, and you can access all those silos. You're not restricted or anything like that. They're yours to use and stuff like that. I suppose they would be. I mean, if it's showing us 55 million, then you know it must be the case. Whoa! Look at that! Look at that! Holy buckets! Man, this tractor is so unstable. Holy buckets! Yeah, this tractor is funky as hell. Whoa! What was that? Okay. Whoa. The turning radius on this tractor sucks as well. Definitely not the easiest to maneuver. Okay, we're up to 14,000. What I might do is I might put this weight on that tractor down there, because that's a fairly heavy plow. I do have crop destruction turned off. Oldman, did you I don't know if it's the game or whether you did that yourself. When I started the game, crop destruction was on. Is that something that you enabled yourself, or something that you wanted to be enabled, or was that just the game settings, that type of thing? Is that something that you wanted to have enabled, crop destruction? Oh, it was giants. Okay. Alrighty. Right. Yeah, I've tried it. I tried it on Felsbrunn, but it just became really, really frustrating. Because often you'll just drive across the field and forget that it's on, and it's a real pain in the butt. So, oats 16,000. I don't know, maybe 22,000 maybe? Something like that. I'll get off this. And at 100% yield, it'd probably be 44, 45,000, something like that. What next will I get? Pick up some more stuff. So for anyone who is watching, there is a barge on this map, and basically it acts like a train. It has three selectable, uh, let's say, just like the train, they're kind of, the carriages. You know, you can store 700. Excuse me. You can store 750,000 liters in the barge. So they're like three, storage bins, 250,000 each. That's not where I want to be. Okay. And let's just grab. Let's grab this here. I have to start transplanting all of our equipment up to our farm and fields. So I don't know if you can notice it, but there I can definitely see some frame rate issues. As I said, it's not the I've got an RTX 2080, and it's factory overclocked as well. So it's not the graphics card. It is unfortunately my low end CPU, but I will get it sorted out eventually. Right. Now this should be interesting. I'm going to try and harvest the other fields. Fields 4, 5, and 16. I don't know if I need any specialized equipment to harvest those crops. Field 5 is oats, so that's fine. We'll just go over here and just do this. This definitely doesn't need. How do you Is there any specialist equipment to harvest, would say, lavender? Do you need something in particular? Oh, it uses the cotton harvester. Okay. All right. Interesting. Let's break this out here. Whoa, whoa. We might as well start to harvest our fields, make a bit of money. As I said, this is a lovely area here. You own this area here, this big massive field here. So this is obviously ideal for grass. If you wanted to, you could convert it into a functioning field, if you so chose. So this is lavender. Now let me ask you this. Right. So what happens inside the machine internally? Um, does it, the bale that comes out the back? Does it poop out, like a normal white cotton bale, or is it like a lavender color? Oh, you're right. Okay. Uh, no, it's not. Yeah. Good catch there, Allman. I was wondering what was going on. Yeah, it's not ready. Yeah, I should have looked at it beforehand. Fold harvester. Okay, right. What else do I want to do? Trailers. Okay. Yeah, I just spotted that there, John. It's it's not ready to harvest. Uh, Gonna go down and collect the other trailer, and then I'm gonna start picking up the straw off this field. And then we're gonna start plowing and liming and fertilizing and stuff like that. We're gonna get it ready. I'm probably gonna do wheat next. Because I'm gonna need wheat for the animals. Okay. Let's put the stuff down here. That's not it. All right. So we're gonna get the crops off this field here, or not the crops, get the straw off of this. Unfold, lower. We're gonna drop our speed a bit. Make sure we collect everything. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. So this is, you know yourselves, this is a cheaper method of, instead of, getting an expensive loading wagon, you can just do it this way. It's, it's a lot cheaper. Slow it down a little bit. I'm probably going to need every little scrap of straw I can get off this field. Field 16. What's on field 16? What is on field 16? It's hemp. Oh, you can pick up. What do you need for to pick up hemp? Is it the just a normal harvester, or is it the cotton harvester? Do you know which one is for hemp? So I haven't really done multi-fruit before, so I'm not, hugely familiar with it. Regular harvester, okay, that's fine. So since patch 1.2, have people reported any bugs or issues to you? Since you put the 1.2 out, are there, let's say for example, will we see another update to the map and stuff like that, a patch 1.3 or? No major issues. Okay, that's good to know. That's always encouraging. As I said, I've been watching the videos on YouTube and stuff like that, so there are a number of people streaming and doing let's plays on this map, so it does appear to be getting a good thrashing, as it were, good scene to in terms of trying to find issues and bugs. Do you think are there any other things that you would have liked to put on the map, or are there others, are there other little things, or little changes or additions that you would like to see happen or anything like that? Or is it, fine the way it is? Have you seen those guys doing the 64x map? Holy buckets. I do not know how those guys are doing it. 64x. I mean, that is just insane. Right. So what we'll do is we're going to use this to do our animals, I suppose. I can't remember offhand. Interesting factories. For the mining aspect of the game, for factories. As I said, I know there was mining and stuff on FS17, but I'm not, I'm not hugely familiar with, with that kind of aspect of the game. I can't remember. Do these guys need straw or something? I don't know. They need straw. John, you should know. Do these chickens need straw? I can't remember if they need straw or not. I know the rest of them do. At least I think I do. I know the pigs and the cows need straw, but I'm not sure about the sheep. It's been a while since I've done animals. Which one is which? That's not it. The animal HUD. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's this one. I could be wrong. Soon find out. No, they do not need. No. Oh, I'm getting very, very rusty in my old age. Can't remember anything about animals. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's for the pig and the cows. I don't believe the sheep need anything. No, I don't. No, they don't. They don't need straw. And I don't believe the chickens need it either. The horses do. That I do remember. But yeah, so that's so they've got water and straw now. I'm not going to look at the I'm not going to look at the horses or take care of the horses for a while. I'm just going to focus on the animals just here. Okay. Unfold. Lower. Turn on. Lower. Get the speed reduced. Make sure that it can pick everything up, okay? Right, okay. Why didn't I see that? There was one other thing, Oldman, I wanted to ask you about. Now, I will have to point it out to you first, so you know exactly what I'm talking about. But you have to give us a second because I'll have to travel there. Where are we on the map? Okay. Right. There's pretty good money off oats as well. So you know that's pretty good. Oats is a pretty good crop to you know to have and stuff like that. Yeah, you were right. I should save the game actually. Yeah, that's a good spot to save the game there. Okay. Let's move this guy into position again. Right. Uh, okay, second. Get my bearings. Right. So yeah, I'm going to travel to the location that I want to ask about. You probably might have an idea already. Uh, you know what I'm going to be talking about. I will soon enough. I'm really looking forward to using the train system as well. I love the fact that there is what six? Is it six grain carriages on it? So the capacity, you know, is you can just fit a huge amount of material now on you know these trains. Um, and if you're into logging, you know you've got two is it two logging carriages, and then at the very back you have a pallet carriage, I believe. Do the Yeah, good stuff. The sign goes down, but anyway, yeah. So you know this is the map edge. Uh, Now I am just wondering. Okay. Now obviously, if I go like past it, you know, I'll fall off the edge of the map, which is you know perfectly normal, what you'd expect. I am wondering, would it be possible to set the map edge, would say along like here, so it wouldn't be possible for anyone to go up here, you know. So once you get to like this location, you would you know like you would hit a brick, you know, hit an invisible wall type thing, right? Instead of you know going up to like up here and stuff like that, um, or even set the you know the invisible wall you know somewhere around here, or even like in the middle of this section, just you know just to prevent people from going you know like you know going over the edge and stuff like that. I'm just wondering you know if it was if it could be possible to you know to do something like that, you know, just you know just to bring out you know the you know where the tractor would stop, you know, if you were on a map and you hit the you know the map edge, you just you know you just hit an invisible wall and stuff like that. I don't know if that's possible or not, or even the people would even like it. It's you know it's a very subjective thing, it's not something that everyone will probably like. You know, I just, just this is just my personal opinion. How I would, want it. You know, I wouldn't want to be able to go up here and then, fall off the edge. I would want, there be two, and I would like an invisible wall to stop me at like, at like this point or something like that. So I couldn't go any further. But that's just my personal opinion and stuff like that. I don't know how other people would feel about that. As it's not a huge deal or anything. Uh, but just from my perspective, to complete the illusion that you are on, a real living world or whatever. Um, if I couldn't, find myself falling off the map edge, that kind of, for me, it kind of reinforces the illusion that I'm on a real world type thing. Whereas if I can fall off the edge of the map, it kind of it breaks that illusion for me. But that's just me personally. I don't know if other people would care about that or bother with it, or What do you think, Killer Weasel and John? What's your opinion about that? What I just said there. Would that be something that you guys would, like to see implemented, or do you not care about stuff like that? Or would you not? Would you say, well, don't go to the edge of the map. Don't fall off the edge of the map. If you know where the edge of the map is, then don't go there. I mean, that's a fairly valid point as well. But what do you guys think about that? You know. Well, have I lowered it? Okay, there you go. But yeah, Olma, absolutely. If it requires a game save, then you should absolutely not bother with that, because one of the major issues that pisses people off is a new game save. So you should try and avoid anything that requires a new game save as much as possible, unless there is a fundamental problem or major bug issue that that is just unavoidable to need a new game save. Right. But so far, um, let me ask you, old man, are you? Is this only going to be like? I know it's only going to be PC, obviously, because there are scripts and custom stuff. But I'm just wondering, will it ever be on the mod hub? Um, will it? Will you be submitting it to Giants for inclusion on the mod hub for PC players, or will it just be you know, you know, from one of the third party downloads, Facebook, dodgy websites, whatever. Will you ever submit it to Giants and stuff like that, or because I do know that there are map makers that think that Giants criteria for failing or passing a map is very, very strict, and it can fail on the least little thing and stuff like that. Um, you know, if you have a decimal place or a character out of place on the in the XML files, you know, they'll fail you and stuff like that. You know, I know they're, and yet we have seen numerous times over the last since release where maps have been past Giants testing and they've been full of bugs. I mean, our most obvious and recent example is Welker Farms. I mean, that thing was just riddled with bugs. So how the hell it got past Giants Q&A is absolutely beyond me. But and then you have stuff where Alien Jim was, you know, his first map before Washoe, Nevada, Mercury, whatever it was failed multiple times for the most stupid of reasons, you know. And then I don't know, it just is just very inconsistent. I think is the word I would describe for Giants Q&A. Very inconsistent. That's right. You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, yeah. There's McDonald's and KFC on this map. Yeah, you can't you can't really do it unless you create some generic. But then you probably have to check and see that it, you know, if you let's say for example, if you called it Big Burger, you know, you would probably have to check if there's a Big Burger company or whatever anywhere in the world. Yes. So yeah, you definitely can't have McDonald's and KFC and other things. Come on, fill up. Just trying to get the last little. No, it's not filling up. Okay, that's enough of that. There it is. Now it finally did it. Okay. No, maybe an extra shed. I know it's a nice big shed. Maybe an extra shed somewhere. I suppose you could do it yourself, but I don't know. What sheds do I have? Uh, do you have you know the sheds that you have installed? I know they're easy sheds. Are they the easy sheds with light, or are they what is installed? So it is the easy shed. Okay. Is there a does that shed have a light in it? I wonder because this is I do have a modded version here. That comes with a light. So I'm just trying to figure out. Whoa. Okay, that's a pretty damn big. I think that's way too large. I don't think there's any way I'm going to fit that in here. I was thinking about putting a small shed kind of here, but no, that ain't going to fit. Not a hope in hell. Oh, he's done. Okay. All right, Allman. Listen, thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm going to be on here for a while yet, anyways. Thank you for answering my questions and stuff like that. It's always nice to interact with map creators and stuff like that. But yeah, as I said, I'm very I'm very happy with the map so far. Um, I think I'm going to continue with it, and start to do a live streaming Let's Play series on it. What else is there now? I think it's hemp. Should probably go and get that hemp off the field. I think it needs to be done next. I've never done hemp before, so this should be interesting. Where am I going? Just go straight down. So as far as I'm aware, I own all this area here. At least I believe so. Yeah, I do. Although, maybe not actually. No, I probably don't. No, I don't. No, it ends at this area. Just above that is another kind of a... Yeah, no, I don't own that area. That's how you get up to the mining area up there. So as you can see, this is a very, very long field here for grass. I'll definitely be keeping this as grass because you're going to need a lot of grass for animals. You're going to need to make straw, you know, grass, hay, TMR, silage, whatever. So you're going to need a lot of grass. So I believe this is ready. I should just check it. Yeah, it's saying it's ready to harvest. Now I wonder, should probably put a headland on this just in case. I don't imagine you'll get any like straw or anything off this crop. I've never done it before, so I don't know. But I wouldn't imagine you would. Yeah, so this is hemp. There are kind of custom textures there. Oh, and you can see inside the machine. Oh, wow, this is filling up fast. Holy buckets. Look at the speed this thing is filling up. Oh my days. And it's green as well, which is excellent. Damn, this is filling up fast. Holy crap, that is quick. Wow. That filled up so quickly. I don't know how much hemp is in game. I'll have to check the prices, but the yield is absolutely enormous. A nice shed there as well. I like that. Right, so we got both fields 50,000. Is that correct? I think that's right. Yeah, I think it's 50,000 we got off both fields. Now, I'll have to remember what animals need or will eat oats. I'll have to check it out first. I do not know what animals. Is it just the cows or not? Is it just the horses or do other animals eat oats? I don't know. Oh, suppose we shall soon find out. Nope. They do not need oats. I don't think there's a dog house, but I don't think there's a dog. I don't believe so. I can't. The sheep don't need oats. I think they just do. It's just grass and water with the pigs, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's just grass and water with those guys. I think the bloody pigs eat everything. Uh, but they don't need. They don't need oats. That is for water, so it's not that. So pigs do not eat oats, obviously. I do not know about the cows. Oats could be exclusively for horses. No. No unload sign there, so it looks as if the only animals that take oats are horses. So we shall put this into storage for now. There's a... Let's see how it goes. We may have to... we're not doing horses right away, but let's stick it into storage anyways. Could sell it or gonna need it eventually. Okay. The no collision is pretty good. I like that. I suppose what you could do in this area here, if you wanted to, you could take out the trees, right? So you could expand the grass area here. You could take out all those trees and expand, you know, the amount of grass area that you can cut. That's one option. The yield of this hemp is absolutely enormous. I don't know how much it sells for though. I assume since it's a massively high yielding crop that it'll probably, you know, it doesn't sell for a huge amount of money. You definitely will not get hemp ever in Giants officially, or tobacco, or poppies, or anything like that. Absolutely not. There's no way Giants would ever authorize crops like that to be in the game. But you can see just how quickly this is filling up, and that's incredible. Wow. Be nice if we got a bit of a straw unload trigger there. That would be nice. Straw unload text, it didn't come up. So you can just see how quickly these harvesters are filling up with hemp. It's just unreal. Just so quickly they're filling up. It's unreal. Right. And I guess we'll start to plow this field next, I guess. So that guy has a full grain tank again. Let's zoom out a little bit here, see what's going on. So we'll just go up and down here and get all this stuff off here as quickly as possible. Okay. There we go. Oh, I'm not going to get out there. Okie dokie. I'm gonna bring the other harvester down to this guy. This is one long grass field. Good to get a lot of grass off this. A lot of grass. Hemp. The devil's weed. Huh? Hemp. I think we're going to get going here and get this field done. Right. Okie dokie. Let's get going. It's a full grain tank. Okay. Let me just grab some stuff here and we'll get the hell out of here. Um, okay. So what is this? Can't remember if this is 10,000 or 20,000. I can't remember. I think it's 10,000. Yep. And we are full to the brim. Alrighty. It's pretty widespread there. Two passes should do it. Yep, two passes should do it nicely. Does the worker have enough room to maneuver? Hopefully. He does indeed. Okay. Oh, it looks like there might be some custom plowing textures on this map. That doesn't look like that doesn't look like your normal giants type of stuff right there. That's interesting. Pepper A has completed their task. Okay. So we're very, very nearly full here. Just want to give it a little spray at the bottom here, just in case. So yeah, animals. Finally getting stuck into animals for several months after release. I should have really done animals a long time ago. But I didn't really. I don't think I had the right map to do animals on. I feel like I have the right map now. So we've got one spray on the field. So once we do seeding and planting, I will be able to get a second one on that as well. So we'll get this guy going on the opposite end. There we go. So between the two of those guys, this should make pretty short work of this field. Okay. Got a full trailer of hemp. Let's go. Let's go empty this out into our silo. Although I haven't. Where is the highest price for hemp? Let's just take a look. Lowe's by Louis. Where is Lowe's by Louis? Uh, Lowe's by Louis. Oh, here we go. Lowe's by Louis. I wonder, can you reach that by boat? I think it might be. I think that could be possible. You could reach that by the boat. Probably try that out. See what happens. She is struggling with this load. Oh, that wasn't very nice. It's the train system there. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Wrong turn, wrong turn. Hose by Louis. Okay, I get it now. So is this it in here? I wonder. Uh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. Excuse me. That's not good. That is not good. Hopefully a train won't come along and smack me in the butt. I'm trying to find this, there's two things showing up here. Lowe's by Louis and a lime station. And I don't know which is which. Oh, there's the lime station. Okay. And there doesn't appear to be any other unload points. Okay. I got 113,000 for that. For Lowe's by Louis. Okay. 13,000 bucks. So what is over here? Can you buy slurry? It looks like there's some buy points, maybe buy or sell points here. Let's take a look here. I don't know if this will work. You can. You can buy manure. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Look at these. Look at this hemp. Look at that stuff. Crazy. Selling drugs. Oh dear. Giants would never allow it. They would never allow it. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Should there maybe a green texture on the back there for hemp? It's hard to say. Let's go make some more money. This hemp is pretty profitable. Not even sure if I'm on the right economy setting. I'm on easy. Yeah, I'm on easy. Save the game here. Okay. So from that Louis Lowe's, whatever they can call it, you can buy poop, slurry and manure. Poop and liquid poop. Not too bad. Poop, glorious poop. So that took a while for that trail to fill up, but and when we have a full trailer now, it's going to cost 1,700 for 52,000 liters of solid poop. Excuse me. I got 113,000 bucks. Let's just uh, let's just gather ourselves for a second. What's on field 2 here? Is that barley on field 2? How much is the BGA? I wonder, do I need to buy the BGA? I wonder. That's a good question. Field 17 is 480,000. I wonder what I should do. Should I buy another tractor? Or buy another field? I have 3 tractors. I could definitely get another one. Or should we buy field 2 for 300,000? Interesting, interesting. So let's strip here. So 213,000. That's 7 million. Yeah, that's happening. Yeah, we bought, as you can see, we bought a little strip of land. Excuse me. Uh, what have I got to do with this poop? I suppose I'll just store it, I guess. I don't think I can use it any other way. Whoa, 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 whoa. Settle down, settle down. Let's see, can I dump the poop into my... Let's see, can I put the poop in here? Let's see what it allows me to dump the poop in this area here. This will be interesting. Let's see what happens. Well, I'm not entirely sure if you're supposed to do that. Can you do that, or are you supposed to do that? I'm not entirely sure. So I must have some crops in storage as well. That's interesting. I'm not sure if I can actually do that. Was I supposed to do that there? Am I allowed to do that? I'm not sure. Not too sure about that. But it's in there. So it does appear that we have more, obviously with starting out on New Farmer, they've given you a certain amount of crops. So yeah, we have a bit of stuff in storage. Uh-oh, that's not good. Uh, that is not good. Needs lime. It needs everything. It needs everything to get up to 100%. So that 1.7 million that I had didn't go very far. I spent it pretty damn quickly. Excuse me. I could. Yeah, I'm sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does hold poop. Um, well, the map maker said that it holds pretty much everything. Everything that you could, possibly think of and stuff. Excuse me. Sorry. I just had to clear my throat. But this hemp is quite profitable, I must say. So yeah, I think there's money in drugs. I think what we'll do is we'll get another scoop full of poop here. What the hell? And we'll try put it into our main silo. Let's see what happens with that. That's going to take a while for it to fill up though. Excuse me. What do you think? Will these two crash into each other? Or will they pass each other by? Oh. Oh, that's close. Oh, I didn't think we were going to make that. A JCB Fast Track 150. I wonder how old this thing is. When was it manufactured and stuff? I must look it up. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, okay. Excuse me. Oh, it is struggling with that there. I'm gonna have to do this manually, I think. The worker is getting confused as hell. There definitely seems to be some kind of custom, custom plowing texture here. Looks like something you'd see on Estancia Apache or something like that. You know, with the red soil. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this manually. It's too narrow a strip, and so 1,715 for 52,000 liters of solid poop. Oh, go tractor, go! Oh, wasn't too bad. Do have a lime spreader. A second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Whoa. No, maybe I should put twin wheels on this guy. What you think? No, I think I might put twin wheels on this sucker. Whoa, no, 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 no. Oh, no. Yay! Self-righting tractors. Oh, if only they were real. Okay. To organize myself here. Yay! Twin wheels. Oh. Um. Where is that? There she is. Okay. Look how long that train is. Bloody hell. Massive train. What is this? Is this the BGA? Another silo area? Another silo? Yeah. I wonder, do you own that? I'll have to check that out. Holy buckets. $153,000. Okay, that's interesting. Just trying to organize myself here. See what needs to be done and not done. Go big or go home. Yeah, I kind of like the way this is nestled in here. I think that's pretty cool. I think it's done a really good job at this map, you know. There's quite a lot of a lot of attention to detail and stuff like that, you know. Oh wow! Holy moly! 11,000 it cost for lime. Uh, okay. Uh, yeah, that's not good. I spent a hell of a lot less than that. Holy Toledo, that's a lot of cash. I had another silo mod whereby I could, you know, I could fill up, and it nowhere near cost that amount of money. Okay, I'm getting a bit confused. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh! Holy buckets! Where the hell am I? I should check what I have in storage actually. Wheat, barley, canola, that type of thing. See what I have. Yeah, that's good. That's manure. That's cool. Oh, 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 here's the fill trigger. Okay. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, we've got wheat, we've got oat, we've got seeds. We've got total mixed ration. Nice. Nice. Oh, we've only got 11,000 of it. Okay, but it's enough. It's enough to you know, to give it's enough to give our bloody cows anyway, you know. Keep them going. Yeah, it's enough to it's enough to feed them just for now. I mean, they're going to need a hell of a lot more than that, but for right now, it's good enough. I'm gonna go down and get the wheat. Let's see, who needs wheat? I can't remember who needs wheat. Do chickens need wheat? I have no idea. Oh, wow, that fills up quickly. See how quickly that filled up? Oh, very, very quickly. At least all the triggers seem to be working okay, and that's good. Okay, so our chickens, yeah. So the chicks, uh, they need some wheat. The sheep do not. Uh, as far as I remember, sheep only need what? Hay, grass, and water? Something like that. Hay, grass, or water. The piggies, probably do. They're greedy little suckers. And most certainly the cows need it. At least I think they do. Because they've changed it from FS19. Oh, interesting. Cows. Okay, so they need water, straw, which I gave them. They have some total mixed ration. So they need hay, silage, and grass. Okay. Alrighty then. Hay, silage, or grass? I don't know if I have anything in storage. Let's see if I have anything else of worth in here. Seeds. total mix rat, chaff, wood chips, silage. I have grass. Oh, I have grass. I have grass. I have grass. No, the sheepies need grass. You know what? Screw them. To help with them. I need. I'm gonna. I think I need it more for my cows than the damn sheep. I'll get to them later. Yeah. See, they needed everything. Whoa. Okay. Straw. It's alright. Fertilizer, manure, pig food, lime, rice. I have rice. I have silt. What the hell do I want silt for? Salt. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so this field is so as you can see, this field is nearly nearly done now. So it's plowed, it's been limed. I've got one fertilization state on it, and it's pretty much ready to be, planted and uh, the Amazon that I have or whatever they call it, it cultivates in lime or not limes. It seeds, it fertilizes, it cultivates. So it does, you know, those 3-in-1 seeders. So I think that is actually a good spot to I think that's a good spot to end the stream actually. So there's no weeds. It is lined. There is 50% fertilized, as you can see. So this is what I own. Okay. I'll probably get this next, which is 480,000. I probably will buy, you know, stuff like that. The biogas plants. They're pretty cheap. Oh, 600,000. No. Wow, the prices are unreal. Holy Toledo. Yeah, so there's all kind of spots there, you know. I can buy. Yeah, there's all sorts of areas I can get there. Yeah, so you know what? I think that's actually a pretty good. You know, this is a good time to end it. I think. Probably going for what, 3 or 4 hours, something like that. So we're going to save the game, and yeah, that, my friends, is where we're going to call it a day. We shall continue on, hopefully, tomorrow or Saturday, depending how things go. I don't have a set schedule, but you know, whenever I, you know, in the mood, feel like it and stuff like that. But yeah, for now, I think that is a good place to end the game. So, my friends, thank you all very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Actually, you know what? While we're here, let's take a look and see if there's any new mods out. What the hell? Any new mods? No, no new mods. Yeah. So, yeah, no mods today, obviously. Disregard that. For some reason, even though I have a more updated mod, like for this one, like this lizard trailer, I have a more up-to-date version. This is 1.00, but 4D modding has an updated version of this, more up-to-date, but for some reason it doesn't show up. Anyways, forget about that. So, my friends, thank you very much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Thank you to Oldman102, who is the map creator, for tuning in. I was very appreciative of him tuning in and taking questions from myself. Helps a lot when you can communicate with the map makers. But for right now, my friends, we are going to call it a day. So take care. Bye bye.